Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Aesthetica by Shemin. So in this video I'll be showing the part 2 of crocheted granny square. So those who haven't seen the part 1 video, please watch part 1. After that only please come back to see the part 2, or else you won't get any idea what I'm going to do in this video. So I have done already 5 rounds. Now I'll be increasing the size that is apt for my table. So you can see a quick video of how I'll be increasing the size. I'll be doing in the same way how I did the first 5 rounds. The corners, everything will be same. Now I'll be connecting brown thread to this white thread. So I'll be cutting the white thread and I'll be connecting the brown thread. Now I'll be showing the easiest way to connect the thread. This is not a correct way to connect the threads. In my future videos, I'll be showing how to connect the threads properly. So keep watching my videos, okay? Secure it properly. See, I'm putting 1 or 2 knots. Just tighten the knots and we will be cutting the extra thread with scissors. See, the brown thread is thicker than the white thread, so I changed my hook to 4 mm hook. It is more thicker than the previous one. Now I will be doing slip stitch in each chains. Can you see the next chain? Now I've inserted the hook into the loop, and into the very next chain, from onwards the very next chain, I will be doing slip stitch. Insert the hook. Can you see the next stitch? Very next stitch. Pull the thread. Now you got 2 loops. Yarn over, pull the thread through 2 loops. So first slip stitch is done. So into each and every chains, can you see the chains? Into each chains, I'll be doing the same slip stitch throughout the border. Can you see 2 loops? Pull the yarn through the 2 loops. In the third chain also, in that gap also, I'll be doing slip stitch. So into each and every chain stitch, I'll be doing slip stitch. If you stretch the stitches, it will be easy for you to see the spaces underneath your chain. Can you see the spaces, small spaces underneath the chain? So I'll be inserting the hook into it. Can you see? I've done slip stitch into each and every chains. So I'll be doing this around the border. From this corner to that corner, I'll be doing it, and in the corners, I'll be doing more chain stitch that I'll be showing. So I'll do till here and I'll return back. So I have done one side of the square and we have reached the corner. And one more chain left. Into that chain also, I'll be doing slip stitch. Insert the hook, pull the thread, yarn over, pull the thread to 2 loops. Now we have reached the space in that corner. So we are doing 2 chains. Can you see? Only in the corners I've done 2 chains. Can you see? Then we'll be continuing the slip stitch above the 3 double crochet. Now directly insert the hook above the next double crochet and do the slip stitch. continue it. So only in the corners I'll be doing 2 chain stitch, and in every other places I'll be doing only 1 slip knot. Can you see? So we have maintained the corner. The corner has come out perfectly. Can you see? So I will be continuing the same to all the sides of the square. The same slip stitch in each and every chain except for the corners. In the corners, I'll be doing 2 chains as I told you before. So after reaching the end of the square, I'll be back. See, I have completed doing slip stitch in each and every chain. Now we will be slip stitching to the chain, next chain. So I'm doing slip stitch to the very next chain. Can you see? So we have finished slip knotting to each and every chain, and next I'll be showing you another stitch, that is V stitch. So chain 3. Can you see? Now skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and do double crochet into the 3rd chain. Yarn over. Skip 2 chains and into the 3rd chain, insert the hook and do a double crochet. I've shown double crochet before, like this. Can you see? We get 2 loops. Pull the thread through 2 loops. Hi, we have now a beautiful V there. Can you see? Chain 1, and we will be doing a double crochet into that same space that is under the double crochet we have done before. Can you see that into the same space we'll be doing a double crochet? We'll get 3 loops. Pull the thread through 2 loops. Again yarn over, pull the thread to 2 loops. Can you see? We have got 2 V's. One upside down V and one proper V. Now we'll be doing the same throughout all the sides of the square. Skip 2, into the 3rd chain, we'll be doing double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook into the 3rd chain, pull the thread and complete your double crochet. Now we'll be doing 1 chain like this and double crochet into the same space underneath the previous double crochet. Can you see that space? Just stretch the stitches so you can see the space more clearly. Yeah. Now again skip 2 stitches into 3rd chain, do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and the same space another double crochet. So we have got 6 V's. So I'll be doing this till the corner of the square. Till the corner, it is everything is same. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same space. skip 2, double crochet into the third chain, continue. Then we have reached the corner of our square. Now listen. After 2 chains into the third chain, we'll be reaching the space between 3 double crochets. Insert the hook, do 1 double crochet there, chain 1 into that space, do 1 more double crochet. In the corners, we'll be doing 2 V's to maintain the square shape. Can you see? 1 V, and after that V, we'll be doing 1 chain. Chain 1, then into the same space, double crochet for our next V. So only in the squares we'll be doing 2 V's. 1 V separated by 1 chain, okay, then another V. Insert the hook, yarn over and complete your V. Chain 1, double crochet. So hope you have understood. Only in the corners we have done 2 V's separated by 1 chain. In the rest of the places we are not doing chain in between the V's. Now continue. Don't do chain stitch. I told you only in the corners we have done 2 V's separated by a chain. Rest all the places will be doing V without chains. Double crochet after 2 chains into the third chain. I've done double crochet, chain 1, and into the same space double crochet again. Continue in the same way. Into the third chain, double crochet, chain 1, into the same space, double crochet. So our first V stitch layer I'll be doing in the same way. In the corners, 2 V's separated by 1 chain. See, we are almost completed the first layer of a V stitch. Now I'll be showing you how to connect the V. Just double crochet 1, chain 1, double crochet. So in the corner our first V is done, and we have, see, we have the second V's half part there. Can you see 3 chains? So double crochet. Now chain 1, and we'll be connecting to the chains. Chain 1 and 1, 2, 3. Into the third chain we'll be slip knotting. Do the slip knot. So done. So our first layer of V stitches done. Now I'll be showing how to do the second layer of V stitch. Can you see a space there? So into the next 2 chains we'll be doing slip knot. Into the very next chain, just do a slip knot. Just stretch the stitches, you can see, so that you can see the space very clearly. Can you see? Into the very next chain, that is above the double crochet, we'll be doing a chain stitch, a slip stitch, till we reach the inside part of the V, because we'll be starting the next V, the next layer V from there. Can you see? We have reached the inside part of the first layer V. Now from there we'll be doing 3 chains. Can you see? Then one more chain. So totally we'll be doing 4 chains. The first 3 chain will be our first double crochet and chain 1, and into the same space be doing the double crochet to complete our V. Hope it's clear for you. Can you see? So now we'll be continuing in the same way. Just insert the hook into next V, do a double crochet. Can you see? Inside the first V we have done our next layers, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the same chain. Can you see? Just in the same way, in each and every V we'll be doing the next layers V. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet into the V. So we got more and more V's. In the corners also, can you see? A V inside another V. Chain 4, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And the same way, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So I'll be doing in the same way. In the corner, can you see? In the corner, there's a slight difference. In the first layer, we have done 2 V's. So in the first V, we'll be doing 1 V. Our first V is done, and now we have a space between the 2 V's. Can you see? Inside, can you see between these 2 V's there's a space. Inside that we'll be doing 2 V's. Can you see? I'll be doing 1 V inside that gap. So first double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So the first V is done, almost done. Now I'll be doing another V. So in the first V stitch layer, in the corners we have done 2 V's. Can you see? 2 V's. So in the second V stitch layer, in total we'll be doing 4 V's, and in between the V space we'll be doing 2 V's. And in the first layer V's we'll be doing 1 V each. That is the only difference in the corners. Can you see? I have done 2 V's in between the first 2 V's of the first V layer. Now into the next V, I'll be doing the same stitch. To make a V, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Basically there is difference only in the corners. Can you see how many V's I've done? Total I have done 4 V's. In the gap between the first 2 V's of the first V stitch, I have done 2 V's separated by a chain. In the next V, I have done the same V. Now we have half V there. 3 chains will be our half V's one side. Now I'll be slip knotting to the third chain so that our V is complete, and the second layer also. It is complete. Now you can add how many V layers you want. I have done 3 layers of V stitches in the same way as we have done for the first and second layer. I have done the same manner for the third layer also. Only difference is there with the corners. Now I'll be showing you another stitch, that is a scalloping type of stitch, that is completely optional. So now I'm going to connect the white thread to the brown thread. So I'll be doing the scalloping part and the end part, the border part, in white color. This connecting part I've told you, I've described earlier also. Just secure the thread very firmly, that is very important. Now I'll be starting the border part. Can you see? From the very first chain, I'll be doing 5 chain stitches. 3, 4 and 5. Can you see a V there? So I'll be skipping 2 V's. 1, 2. I've started before the V and I'll be skipping 2 V's, and I'll be inserting my needle into the gap after the 2 V's. I've did a slip knot there, and inside that chains I'll be doing double crochet. Now again I'll be showing you chain 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Now what we have to do, we have to just skip 2 V's and insert the hook into the space after the 2 V's and do a slip knot. Just continue in the same manner. Chain 5, skip 2 V's, slip knot. So into the scallop border spaces, I'll be doing double crochets to make our border look more attractive. I'll come back after that. See the stitch that I've shown you, I've completed it all around the square. Skipping 2 V's and completing this layer. Done. Now I'll be showing what to do inside that space. So first, into that space I'll be doing a single crochet. First single crochet is done. Now next we'll be doing 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and the third double crochet is complete. Now again we'll be doing a single crochet. We'll get 2 loops, pull the thread. So we have got a beautiful scallop border. Can you see? I'll be repeating the same. Just do a single crochet and 3 double crochets. And a single crochet. So you can complete in the same manner the scalloping border. Now our beautiful mat is almost complete. We just have to secure the end of our thread. Can you see how beautiful the scalloping border is looking? Now I'm going to cut the thread and secure the thread properly, or else if we pull the end of the thread, all our hard work will be gone. Just secure it. Just insert through any of the holes, any of the spaces in between these stitches. Insert the hook and just pull and just put a knot. So more the knots, more the strength will be. Just secure this very tightly. This is the most important part. Please secure the end of the thread very tightly. Just cut the remaining thread. So our crocheted granny square mat is completed. So this is such a simple crocheted mat to do. Everyone please try it out and like, share, support my video and subscribe to my channel. Okay friends, bye. Thank you.